Um, what are we doing? Exile is... Oh god, it's a terrible map that I don't really like very much. And that's why we're going to... I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? It's the only one that we have... Oh, I don't think we've played Frozen... Glacial Ravine? Frozen Ravine? What's it called? Right, okay, that is a bit of a ball ache. I just want to play this game again. Simple as that.
Supply pad complete.
I think I talked before. Oh yeah, that is a bit of a cunt, isn't it?
Supply pad upgraded.
I don't know if
Supply
we've
pad.
got what? Sorry, what are our allies? Flood and Arbiter. A bit risky. I don't know how much I trust the Flood guy to actually
Supply pad upgraded.
work. And why is...
Supply pad complete.
Sorry, I've just realised. Isn't our ally meant to be here? That has cost me a slight bit of supplies. What is going on? What do we do? I would love to just put down a flood
Supply
launcher.
pad upgraded.
Just leave it at that.
Pad complete.
Yeah, the sort of reason why
Supply pad upgraded.
why this map is alright is being able to just come and grab these. We're playing as the Flood. I don't think these guys really know how to garrison into something like that.
Local units. Supply pad complete.
My ideal strategy, I'm not entirely sure, is to maybe just grab this.
Supply pad upgraded.
But at the same time, that is all of them, right? Yes, okay.
Local units. Barrack.
Yeah, I would love to just go for the whatever thing, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can stall that hard. Because the issue is obviously these take up the same queue slot, so it would mean losing our only form of defense, whatever you want to call it. We wouldn't be able to train any more of these for a while, plus also obviously the resource cost.
Local units.
I think we try and rush the enemy. Purple does surprisingly stand somewhat of a chance. Yellow doesn't.
Local units.
I'm realizing how close we are to 1,000. I would.
All units.
Fuck it. Take out the wave while it's early.
All units.
Take out the wave. Take out the base while it's still early.
Our allies' attack failed.
Age of doubt. Research.
I'm sort of sitting here and thinking like, what do I do? Hesitation is
All units.
probably a bigger issue in this game, especially this game mode. I think hesitation is a bigger killer than making the wrong decision potentially.
All units.
would rather make a choice and stick to it than sort of sit with, you know,
All units.
10,000 resources in the bank but not actually using them.
All units.
Resources in the bank don't really do much for us.
Our ally attacked unsuccessfully.
Yeah, I've spoken about it a lot, but when your units don't even get to the flag and sort of activate,
We should clear one of their supply points if we would like them to send us some. Additional allied troops on the way. Our ally is sending troops. Our ally says he is moving to defend his location.
right? So
All units.
I don't think that the allied supply thing quite works, but that's all right. Yeah, you see, this is what we want. This is the flood. You know what I mean? This is
Our ally has been driven back.
feeling like it should be. You know, we're not sort of sitting around and waiting. We're going out. We're attacking things. We're taking over the bases. We're
All units.
not really infecting much.
Our allies
We've got more of these Thresher forms than we have. Twice as many
Turret
Thrasher forms as we do infected units. This is where the Hunter stock is, so it is a good job that we've gotten this base. As now we can start to train units that are going to be a bit better against Hunters. I think we have a special secondary unit. Secondary unit, second base.
Turret complete.
Yeah, no, we just get the normal one. How is Purple doing? Terribly. Yep. Where he's going with that, God only fucking knows. He went for Hunters, is his issue.
Boost research.
Right. The issue I have now is I don't exactly know if the wave is gonna. I think we played this before. Yeah, no, it's gonna come from here. It has to.
Local
And so I'm gonna
units.
do something that is either stupidly risky or will
Enemy
make perfectly
engagement.
sense.
All units.
Will make perfect sense. I think that's what I said. I don't know. It's fucking early.
Station upgrade.
I don't want to say I've just woken up. 'Cause it's been 3 fucking hours.
Vehicle depot complete. Defense gauntlet. Research.
Our ally will soon control this base.
But oh, you can't. Okay. I'm gonna save up. I need a bombardment.
Fortress upgrade complete.
That's quite a lot as well, though. I want to bombard this because it's got a lot of these grunt squads left over from what Yellow fucked up. I might just lose this 100%. Okay. I think this base might be dead. Like what can I do? Yeah, alright, I can train a few things.
Local units. Local units.
Maybe take their attention off, but like this is our main base and this is what we've got to deal with. Yeah. Realistically, could we have fought this off? Maybe, but we'd be so back on the back foot. No, it's not Glacial Ravine, it's Frozen Valley. Covenant Survival. Give me the Flood. Give me 2 random. I think that it is possible to win as the Flood in this game mode. I just don't think it's possible to win as the Flood against something that would matter. You know, that would actually use the mechanics of the Flood being the Flood. I think that the only way that we could win this is against the Flood survival, which kind of great randomization there, game.
The enemy is building up their defenses.
Swap a forge and a Anders for an Anders and a forge. Marvelous. It doesn't really matter, but
Supply pad upgrade.
yeah,
Supply pad complete.
actually no, because we won as the Covenant survival. Yes, today. I don't know if that video uploaded.
Supply pad upgraded.
It said I'm
Supply pad
like
complete.
terrible with shit. Sometimes I open a load of tabs in Chrome, which,
Supply pad complete.
you know, opening a load of tabs in Chrome is notorious for making your computer not like it. And, you know, I'll go in and sometimes, like, Facebook tab or one of the Twitter tabs will be randomly using way more than it should, like resources-wise.
Supply pad upgraded.
Fuck knows why, but just go into Task Manager and close it.
Local units.
Sometimes the process that, you know, is taking a lot extra is just Chrome in general.
Supply pad
And so when I close the thing that's taking up a load of resources, it just closes Chrome completely. Yesterday I did that while the video was uploading, and then it just got stuck on 7%.
Barracks complete.
But I think, I don't want to jinx it, but I think that, long story short,
Local
the house that I currently live in,
reactor claim.
oh, okay.
All units.
Maybe later then.
All
Yeah,
units.
the house that I currently live in is inherited from my grandma. She didn't quite understand how things worked.
Boost research.
This guy is dead. Yeah, this guy might survive. Yeah, she didn't quite understand how shit like the internet worked.
Enemy
so-
engagement.
She signed a internet
All
contract in either 2009 or 2010. I don't know if she signed it in 2010 or if it ran out in 2010. But that's when the contract ran out, 13 years ago. She had been paying
All units.
off-contract prices for the last 13 years. Which, very literally,
All units.
is 3 times what we are currently paying. I'm not going to say that BT is a scam or anything. Oh, well, it's not really even BT, it's just the internet companies in general. I'm not going to say that ISP services are complete scams, but at the same time, I mean, come on. There's a reason why they do that. Let's not lie. You know, they're not complaining that, you know, little old grandma didn't realise that she needs to renew contracts or anything like that. They're perfectly happy to keep letting that go on. But, you know, recently, well, I haven't even fucking got it yet, because I don't understand inheritance shit at all, to be perfectly honest.
All units.
Why it's taken, you know, many months, and I still don't have the house, you know, legally in my possession. It's still in the like control of the lawyers or whatever. I don't fucking understand how that
All
works.
units.
Like, surely it's just as simple as changing the name on a fucking deed.
All
Like,
units.
realistically, my nan could have sorted her own inheritance out in a fucking day. It really would not be hard. And so I don't
All units.
really understand what's taking them so long. Other than they want money because they're fucking lawyers.
All units.
But yeah, we sorted out the internet and shit. Third of the price, 50% extra speed. And so I wanted to test out that speed increase. And it was noticeable.
All units.
The 7% that managed to upload before Chrome, before I closed Chrome and it got stuck on 7%. That 7% went faster than it normally does. Is the best I can say. We are sort of clogging ourselves up with
Our ally attacked unsuccessfully.
infection forms.
All units.
Because our infection forms are not really going to be very good against buildings. Alright, yeah, they're going to be good in numbers. So is anything in numbers. We want the Thresher forms to be the ones attacking these buildings. The infection forms are here for when they need to infect things like this. Sorry, I'm just
Age of doubt. Research.
trying to zoom in. I'm not seeing things, am I? That is a carbine, right? That's a guy with a carbine shooting beam rifle shots, right? So I'm gonna 100% come in and claim this.
Reactor claimed.
How are our allies doing? Terribly. Yellow is dead. Blue is, surprisingly, also pretty fucked. But, oh yeah, no, he's
Enemy.
probably majorly fucked.
All units.
But not to a massive extent. I was expecting him to be doing much, much worse. So we do want to upgrade our infection forms. Those upgrades are actually really noticeable. Like the health and stuff. What the fuck is... God, the AI is terrible. I wish it... It is very straightforward,
units.
right? The AI sees turret, so it carpet
All
bombs
units.
turret. I wish it kind of had the intuition to know
All units.
that a turret is attached to a base, and so it would carpet bomb
All
towards
units.
the base. Whereas it obviously doesn't
Defense
do
gauntlet.
that.
Research. All
Um,
units.
Has Blue just fucking led them over? Or, oh no, I think that's the actual wave, right?
Station upgrade complete.
Our ally has been driven back.
Vehicle depot complete.
Needs to have killed that. What do we want? I think we want those.
Fortress upgrade complete.
How is... Oh, that's just his one last unit. Fair enough.
Our ally is taking its place.
What are you doing? I'm gonna bring the summoner back here because I don't like whatever it's doing. Oh, this is a bit of a shit show. Let's not lie.
Our allies' attack failed.
I want you to... Oh, please don't kill this.
All units.
Oh, I would love to. I don't think I can.
Turret complete.
Our ally asks if we need additional supplies. We should flare one of their supply pads if you would like to send us some. Our ally sent us
You see, the thing is, normally I wouldn't do this, but
Air pads complete.
uh,
All units.
in situations like that, where blue is realistically very close to dead, I don't have so much of an issue doing it. I don't mind taking his supplies, because he's not going to have a chance to fucking use it. Let's be real.
Turret complete.
incoming supplies from our ally.
I can take these, and I might not feel great about it, but
Supply pad complete. All units.
Actually, that's a very good point. Where the fuck did all of our units
Supply
go?
pad complete. Supply pad upgraded.
You guys, can you actually come and... Okay, here we go. The base shall not fall. I say with fingers crossed, because I don't have an insane amount of hope. We're a third of the way through with no allies. I think that the 5 to 10 minutes area is probably the easiest,
Turret complete.
and then followed by like the 10 to 20, and then like the 0 to 5, and the 20 to 30. I think is probably like joint hardest. Right. Okay. So we're having another one of those issues where I don't think that's true.
Turret complete.
I think I'm talking shit. Is the thing. Obviously, I haven't actually seen any of the code. I don't really know anything about this yet. Like this mod, I haven't seen any of it really. I don't know how it works, because this base is like, this one isn't fucking closer. It's not even close to our main one. I could just about get both in frame. This one I don't even have to try. I can get the full base in frame, and if that Wraith wasn't there we go. Full base in frame. There's like 1 pixel left at the bottom, and I can still see the teleport path. I am essentially conceding is why I'm not doing it, but I'm just trying to illustrate a point. This base is the closest, and so why are these enemies spawning from this point? I don't know if it's, maybe it's like a ratio,
A base has been destroyed.
and maybe that's why that works. Oh, they're just going to come straight for our base, aren't they? I should have been doing this earlier. If I actually wanted to. Luckily, the blood
Vehicle
buildings
depot complete.
do... Yeah, good point. But yeah, I don't know why this one was sending units at us. Unless it was because... No. Because it shouldn't have come from this base. I'm just thinking maybe that this one spawned units to attack this base, or even this one of our allies while they were still alive, and they were just trickling over to us, that might have been what was happening. But I think that this was just too strong for that to be what the case was. It might have been. No, I don't think it could it? Because I think the wave spawns, like, dependent on your base, right? I think that this is our best chance at dealing some damage, because we get those infections as well. But yeah, no, there's no way. Let me just have a quick look around. Yeah, okay, so I really don't know what was going on there then. Because this base, the wave should have been coming from here. But it seemed almost like 2/3 of the wave were coming from this base, and 1/3 was trickling in from this one. If that made sense, it was like where this barret, well, where the hall is now, was just getting like tickled by stuff coming in from this direction, but the majority of the wave was coming from here. And I don't understand why they were split. But yeah, we would probably need like 3 Floodwalkers to take out this. Bearing in mind, you know, like we would have to train 3 in a row to take out this, I would think. Maybe even more. As I say, they are quite squishy for an Uber unit. They do feel a bit more like vulture level, just twice the cost. Their damage is high, don't get me wrong, but they are rather squishy, especially for a faction that doesn't have any way of healing. Which, now I say it, why is the Flood not got any way to heal? That's all they do in the game. It's the only time in the game where, you know, taking like a brute shot or something to actually, you know, like explode the corpses and shit. That's like a key part of the game so that they can't heal. So why don't we have some sort of engineer unit? I do want to come on here and just do this. Because this is the first thing that we did. The reason why we're going elephant first is because it lets us get a barracks at the same time as a supply pad. But yeah, we did this first. When I didn't know that the waves didn't scale to the player count properly.
Supply pad complete.
And so I want to try it again just to, you know, make sure that... Like, I want to try it again to make sure that, oh, I am actually good at this game and it wasn't just me playing on easy mode unintentionally. I don't know how you be bad
Supply
at this
pad
game.
complete.
Yeah, no, that's not going to help us. So, yeah, okay, we're going to miss out on the upgrades. It's not ideal. There's a counterpoint.
Supply pad complete.
Yeah, we did this on the 3v3, and at the time I didn't know that that was easy mode, and so I just want to revisit it. We've been playing as the Flood for half of this video, so we might as well do the opposite.
Supply pad complete.
And once again, like, 2 units of flamethrowers could handle that weight completely. There is just not much to worry about.
Flamethrower ready, sir.
Yeah. I don't mind if they die now.
Thrower, good to go.
If they die to combat forms, I'm not
Local
gonna lose
units.
sleep. That guy should have been fucking terrible APM.
Local units.
Once again, there's a reason why I'm playing this and not something
Complete.
like fucking StarCraft. Oh no, one of the reasons why I play shit like this is because now that I am, God, it sounds fucking almost depressing to say older. You know, now I'm not a kid playing CS after school with my friends.
Marines reporting for duty. Sir, we're
I just don't enjoy online games anymore.
Roger that.
Reactor complete.
It is just that, like,
Turret
complete,
complete.
you know what I mean, where
Enemy engagement.
you feel shit if you
Yes,
lose,
sir.
but you don't feel good if you win. You just kind of, like, feel neutral. And so it's like, well, why bother at that point?
Turret improved.
And so I simply just don't bother.
Turret improved.
That's what I mean. If you look back at all videos on this channel, half of them are old CS videos. Because I did used to, you know, come home and me and my mates from school
Local
would
units.
play CS together until it was time for,
Waypoint
well, when I
received.
say come home, I mean like come home to my
Local
grandma's, and then I'd
Reactor
have to go
failed.
home to, you know, the home where I live, shit like that. Do we just go full fuck it? I don't see why we
Supply
shouldn't.
pad upgraded. Supply pad upgraded.
But yeah, I really used to enjoy CS, but it's just like I can't be fucked to enjoy it anymore. And that's why, you know, most of these
On the ground.
like all the videos on this channel, well, they're not really representative of what I play.
Flamethrower ready, sir.
You know, I play a fair bit of Fighting with Isaac
Air pad complete.
and you know, a fair few idle games. I don't think that this recording software,
Good to go, sir.
as I've said before, is a fucking default thing that comes pre-installed on Windows. So it's not very good. And I think it only picks up the current window, which is why if I Alt-Tab,
Standing by.
this recording will just
Roger that.
stop. Christ, that trying to kill me by speaking, Jesus. Okay, I did not realize that we had the
Local
ability
units.
to do that.
Local units.
Moving.
I'm definitely gonna try that on everything
Local
else.
units.
Hornet on station.
Turret complete.
But yeah, I play quite a few idle games, and in the background,
Reactor
Leaf
player.
Blower Revolution, I think is the like full name of it.
Local units.
Just going in the background, just idling. You know,
Reactor improved.
as you do.
Turret
Am I
complete.
not allowed? to flamethrower? Do I need something special? I don't know. Maybe it needs to be... I don't know if you could do that, but maybe it
Local
needs
units.
large turrets first.
Turret improved. Turret improved. Turret improved.
What's cannon? And yeah, okay. Maybe it's a Halsey only thing. I think her name's Anders, isn't it? I'm gonna keep doing that, if I'm being honest. There's no way that I'm gonna fucking remember.
Marines, good to go.
That would be
Wingmen.
an
Research.
incredibly ballsy play. I think you could probably do it in less than 5 minutes, right? Get a vulture on this map.
Marines reporting for duty.
Like, why not?
Marines on the ground, sir.
Why shouldn't I do that? Because they're incredibly squishy and these things are quite strong. Yeah, we have Mac Blast, which in the base game, and I'm fairly sure that these are just like, you know, the units from the
Marines, good to go.
I'm gonna do this just so I can get the extra turret upgrade. Incredibly wasteful. But yeah, the Halsey cryo bomb against this, or Anders, the cryo bomb thing against these would just take out. There's what, 7 units there, 8 units there of these flood swarms. One cryo bomb, they would all just disappear.
On the ground, sir. Vulture, good to go.
Twin engine. Research.
Can you just do that and sort of like get rid of them for me?
Marines, good to go.
Yeah, I want extra defense turrets, please.
Reported, prep and flying.
I don't know what defenses the flood base has. If they only have the tentacles, then
Where to? Hornet here. On my way. Hornet in the air.
oh no, they do have launchers. Yeah, no, I remember they have launchers because at the time when we played the flood survival the first time, I think it was on 1.6, whereas this is 1.6. Jesus fucking Christ.
Defense turret. Research.
This is 1.6.2.
Marines reporting for duty.
Yeah, you see what I mean about launchers being just really kind of squishy.
Hornet on station.
I think a vehicle depot would have been better.
Marines ready, sir.
Maybe even a barracks. Because these things are,
Marines, good to go.
you know, Wolverines or ODSTs would be the best option against these. I don't really need ceramic armor. But yeah, when we played originally on the 1.6 version, these flood launchers had
For duty.
quite a large range, and I think we played on Exile. Yeah, yeah, it was Exile. And the center ring of Exile,
Marines ready, sir.
Gun. Research.
the base slot next to where one of the spawn points is, was so close that these things were just launching over and took out our allies' base before you could actually even do anything at all. But one of the update things, I think it was 1.6.1, which we didn't actually play. We went from 1.6 to 1.6.2, but it was 0.1 that I believe at least
Hornet out.
nerfed the range of these,
Marines ready, sir.
and I think very rightfully so. Mega Barrage.
Marines, good to go.
All
I don't
units.
think I even need to explain.
Going in. Orders.
All units.
Grenade out.
I'm gonna.
All units.
Don't get me wrong though, they're still pretty fucking powerful. Oh
Local
shit.
units.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I was wondering what that extra one Marine was.
Marines reporting for duty.
I now realise what it was and why it was there.
Marines on the ground, sir.
Oh well.
Barrage research.
Yeah, we should have this. Jaffbot I don't think is going to do anything at all. We did lose a very sizable number of units doing that though. To the point where I'm actually quite worried about this. To the point where I might actually use a Mac Blast on this. Because we have given the Flood quite a lot of Marines. Oh, because the Flood launchers are infectious.
Away.
Counterpoint though, that was probably one of the best Mac Blasts that I have ever used in this game. I wish that this thing had flamethrower
Local
because
units.
Roger that. Roger.
Christ it would be strong. So now that I have
Local
actually
units.
fully
Task
discovered,
research.
like properly, officially discovered this resource node, I can just send in the order, go and claim it. I don't have to worry about discovering it first and then claiming it, which is
Marines reporting for duty.
quite annoying. I never really understood it because it's just like unneeded micro. I could understand if it was like completely in the fog of war, but like we know that this is here. It's no secret. It's not like I'm discovering it. Even if I was, how many times have I played this map? There are no secrets in this game anymore, aside from maybe on Frozen Valley, whatever it's called, where I never play it. There are quite a lot of maps in this game I just don't play. A lot of the 2v2 maps I don't play as well. I think that, is it Memorial Basin is like the main 2v2 map I play. I don't know, I'm like, if I want 2v2, Jesus Christ, we might lose. And I think if we lose, it's a combination of two things. Number one, I think, is the air pad. Vultures are good, but they're not the end all be all, especially when the Mega Barrage launches. I think also mistake number two was a lack of microing when it came to the Flood launcher. Right, we should have taken that launcher out. Yeah, that launcher at the top was a mistake leaving that alive. But now that we know that, we do the exact same opening of one turret, two supply pads, and an elephant. And then wait for that to do its shit while I check my phone, because I've done this exact opening. Well, no, I don't really do this exact opening much.
Yes, sir.
Because why would you?
The enemy is expanding their
Supply
production
pad
capacity.
complete.
Unless it's like a 1v3 against 3 Covenant. Even then, I think that the
On station. Orders.
that would only just be an accurate whatever. I know it's like incredibly retarded, but I want him to be perfectly parallel to the base,
You got it.
and it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Oh fuck's sake!
Supply pad complete.
Like, yeah, it's the dumbest shit possible, but
Marines on the
I
move,
just
sir.
want him to
Standing by.
like look,
Moving.
just go in the thing. It's not hard. I know that you like it needs to be this light grey and not this dark grey, but like why? Why does that matter? We do also want a couple of those. As I say, I think 2 or 3 flamethrowers could single-handedly take out this entire wave.
Fueled and ready.
Enemy engagement.
I want to move the
Flamethrower, good to go.
spawn point. I just don't like it
Supply
being
pad
there.
complete.
But yeah, I think that flood forms have sorry. That was just a bad microing. I could have stopped that if I gave a shit.
Local units.
Yeah, once again, please just go in the fucking thing. It's not hard.
Supply pad complete.
I could send the guy down here to claim the reactor, but I think
Flamethrower, fueled and ready.
I would rather hard build one and just save up some supplies
Flamethrower ready, sir.
to upgrade, because, you know, we can get some units at the same time.
Can't breathe in these suits.
Reactor complete.
Go on, give me a marine, I'll go take the supply pad and build a siege turret. I've said it before, I like the siege turrets, I just don't think that they quite have enough range. And I know that that might be a balancing thing, the same way that I talked about flood launchers, having their range nerfed. I just think that they should be a bit more like the Rhino is the name of it, right?
Moving.
That one thing where you have to, there's that one mission where you've got like 7 of them that you have to fucking micro around, and you've got to
Supply pad upgraded. Supply pad
split
upgraded.
between a load of, you know what I mean? Like, you've got to split your forces so much to defend all of them at the same time, and it's really annoying, especially on harder difficulties. That mission, those things are rhinos, right?
Reactor claimed.
Once again, I might have a lot of hours in this game. Not a lot of those are in the campaign. I've played it quite a few times.
Fueled and ready.
I don't think I could. Like, I know what to do in every single mission, but I
Physical depot
could not tell
complete.
you without actually playing the mission. Like, I could tell you the thing that's going to happen next, but I couldn't just, you know, go through each mission and say exactly what happens.
Fueled and ready. Ready to burn.
Turret complete.
Now burn it.
Um, you know what?
Marines reporting for duty. Standing by.
We haven't messed around with them, and so why
Standing by.
shouldn't we?
Moving.
I really wish that there was some way to, like, I think it might even be in Halo Wars
Good
2,
to go, sir. Bringing the heat.
just some way that I could put a squad of Marines in the Warthog, drive
High torque joint researched.
the Warthog over to here. You know, I know that the all the units mod does add a Pelican unit. That's not what I wanted to do.
Standing by. Moving.
You guys should also be going through there, not standing around.
Local units.
Right.
Standing by.
Yeah, no, good
Reactor
point.
improved.
They are going to send flood swarms after us, aren't they? Quite a few, actually.
Local units. Turret complete.
Come back into the range of this. Yeah, sorry, I am
Units.
like
Local units.
horrific APM, just getting fucking completely forgetting about what I'm meant to be doing. I would really like a barracks
Power turret research.
or a missile pod.
Turret
I think I'd
complete.
train some of the units first and then go from there type thing.
Marines, good to go.
You know, train the
Local
units,
units.
and then when it's yeah, you are claimed. I don't even need to pan over. I can fucking see it in the top right.
Cyclops, reporting for duty. Standing by.
You know what I mean? We train them, and while they're out on the battlefield, we can upgrade them. Like this. It normally doesn't matter,
Local
if I'm
units.
being honest.
All units.
Right, so all units
Local
and
units.
local units
All units.
are exactly the same, which we already knew. I don't know how far we got on the last one, to be perfectly honest. I think it was further than this. I'm almost certain, yeah. So I remember saying, like, oh, we could definitely get a Vulture in under 5 minutes if we tried. When it was about 7-8 minutes into the game. This is an infantry only thing, isn't it? No. It's...
Marines on the ground, sir.
Yeah, once again, like, this turret is reaching over to here. Or at least where these units are. That was also just reaching over to there. This, like, the ranges on them,
Marines reporting for duty.
Local units.
I think that this needs a range upgrade.
Local units. Dual launchers researched.
Elephant ready. Orders right away.
Can you go oh, you can. Okay. Why am I doing that? Is the question that I'm asking myself. And the answer is funny.
Cyclops, ready.
Because, like, what are we hoping to achieve? Oh, we're gonna get him to split his army when there's 0 enemy units and he's just relying on...
Orders right away.
Twin engine researched.
When he's just relying on, what's it called, base defenses.
Right away.
Come here,
Marines ready, sir.
and then turn back like that, so you're facing the right direction. Give me defense turrets so you're a bit less helpless. And give me some Wolverines for Christ's sake.
Marines reporting for
Give
duty.
me you, and then give me 5 of these. And then come in once again. These do not count to any population limit.
Marines on the ground, sir.
I don't think you can make
All
a
units.
Spartan
Local units.
pilot a vulture, can you?
Marines ready, sir.
You can definitely get them to use Wolverines.
Spartan, good to go.
Maybe.
Marines, good to go.
Definitely maybe, yeah. I remember you can get them to... Yeah.
Local units. Enemy engagement.
But I don't know why you would
Defense
ever put
turret
them in an
research.
elephant. Oh, they do actually come over here. That's cool.
Spinning up, max firing.
Just splitting the wave.
Marines on the ground, sir.
Local units.
Spartan ready to go.
Local units.
Unintentionally, kind of a cool thing that we've accidentally done.
Local units.
So I want you straight away to do that.
Generate healing target.
Give me a bit of regen here.
Marines reporting for duty.
I've missed that regen. Completely. That was terrible.
Marines on the ground, sir.
All units.
I mean,
Marines, good to go.
I'm gonna bring the Wolverines sort of over this way a bit more. I want them to be back here, where this wave is getting pulled over to. Because they're not going to attack the base.
Volley. Research.
Well, maybe they will now. Give me a couple of those.
All units.
Standing by.
I don't know why I'm doing an all units command.
Marines reporting for duty.
This is like an absolute shit show.
Marines, hoorah!
These raptor things are kind of cool though, I will admit. I'm not entirely sure what they're from.
Ready to break stuff. All breaking.
You know, considering that,
Too easy.
what are they called? Mantis?
Ready to crush.
Is that the word?
All units.
Mantis? You know, when you could have like a mantis unit. I'm not sure what
All units.
the raptor things are meant to be.
Marines on the ground, sir.
Let me just look, because they
Spartan reporting.
don't look 100% homegrown.
Spartan ready.
I wouldn't say they look like an actual asset that was taken from something,
Software fueled and ready.
but they don't look like they were just, you know, pulled out of nowhere, if that makes
Local
sense.
units.
Marines ready, sir.
I will reset the camera in a second. It annoys me as much as you.
Marines good to go. Marines reporting for duty.
Well, are all our units tied up in? Just a mix of everything, apparently. Oh, why am I training warthogs? I'm not got a fucking gunner yet. Good point.
All units.
Target acquired.
Fucking brain dead shit. Yeah,
Warthog moving.
completely on me. I thought I'd gotten the gunner upgrade already. It's because I got those, is what I'm thinking of. Dual launchers is,
Moving out.
I think, probably one of the biggest
All
DPS
units.
upgrades in the entire game.
Warthog fired up.
Yeah, maybe the Mega Barrage for launchers is
All
a
units.
very large damage upgrade. I don't think it's the biggest actual DPS upgrade. I think the biggest DPS upgrade is the Wolverine dual launchers. Because that's just a flat, it doubles it. Plus also I think maybe
All units.
that like when you upgrade certain units, they get bonuses other than the listed bonus, right? It's kind of strange. But if I were to get the canister shell, I think that the Scorpion gets more health. It doesn't really make much sense,
Gunner, research.
and it's kind of a strange way of balancing. But that's
Local
what
units.
happens. And so, not only do they get a double damage, but I think they also get health. I think the power turret gives the Scorpions a damage increase as well. It's just really strange things like that that you just wouldn't actually expect, like, ever. But for some reason, that's how it
Local
works.
units.
I can't explain the decision-making choices. I am not really, because it's pretty matter on this map. Somewhat kind of glad
All units.
that the waves spawned here rather than here, just because our army's already here. It doesn't really matter. It would matter more if we're on like Blood
All
Gulch or
units.
something.
All units.
You know, something where
Grenadier,
what is
research.
that? Just a bomber form, just chilling out there. Okay. You do you, friend.
Canister shell, research.
Yeah, like, okay, doubles rotation speed. It also gives them a damage upgrade. I think that this also gives a slight damage upgrade. It's strange things like that. It's a strange way of
Station
doing
complete.
it. 100%. Yeah, we do only have 3 things to build. So, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, and then that. I'm gonna unlock you, and I'm gonna bring you over here. I'm gonna unlock you, and I'm gonna bring you over
Fortress
here.
upgrade complete.
Doing that so that they're in range of the turret, so they've got a bit more
Cross cannon,
defense.
research.
I want a barracks first because that's what we've got a lot of.
Turret
We've got
complete.
2 elephants, right? So I'm going to bring you there, and then tell you to sort of go like that. So they are all roughly facing in the direction of the enemies that we are trying to attack.
Field
We might
upgrade
as well
complete.
finish upgrading these. Medium turret.
All units.
So we will bring the
Turret
rest of
complete.
our units over because they can, you know, actually help rather than sitting outside of a base and fucking idling. But yeah, I think we're at the point where we can just defend.
Supply pad complete.
Realistically, if we were to push now, we could probably take out both bases in 10 minutes.
Turret complete.
When you think about how far we've come in 20 minutes, another 10 is, you know, enough where we,
Ceramic
if we
armor.
can't take out both bases, then I
Turret
would be
improved.
worried.
Turret upgrade. Supply
Right,
pad
so can
upgrade.
I still not do that?
Turret complete.
What do I need?
All units.
Is it every 5 minutes that it does that?
Supply pad upgrade.
The base rebuilding. So it has to be on a timer, right?
Turret improved.
It's not just random, I don't think.
Barracks complete.
Right, so instantly we want to start speccing towards ODSTs because they are incredibly strong. No, we can't actually
Marines reporting for duty.
do that, so we'll just go full Marines here. We've got a load of vehicles, and Marines are about to get a lot stronger. I want to see what comes after large turrets, because that's a 3 research,
Turret
3
upgrade.
thing. Okay, so can I now? Yes. Okay.
Marines reporting for duty.
New blood. Research.
Slight
Marines.
suggestion. Just have on the thing requires large turret upgrade.
All units.
Just tell me why I couldn't make them. Is all I ask.
Turret
Because I'm
improved.
gonna forget.
Turret improved. Turret improved.
Do they actually have any?
Turret improved.
Yes,
Turret
they
improved.
do. Okay.
Supply pad complete.
I am gonna be honest.
All units.
I didn't even realise you could do that until just now. Reserves is obviously strong. Yeah. So we've done those. I think we've used the monsters, haven't we? I remember using the special infantry unit when we were playing.
RPG research.
Yeah, because we were trying to do the Covenant Survival as a 1v1, and we were trying all the different openings that we could think of. And it's like, I don't know, maybe we go for a research opening and see if that does anything, and it didn't. I'm stalling to get as strong as possible to get ready for the Floodwalkers in 7 minutes. To be honest, if we just spammed like 5 Cobras. Because this is going to give us 10, which is 5 Cobras. I think even a
Reserves research.
Scorpion,
Medic research.
Scarab, even a Scarab, if we had 5 Scorpions. Cobras. 5 Cobras versus a Scorpion, I think would win if there were lockdowns, sorry.
All units.
Not even got a cold or anything, just got a fucking sniffle nose randomly. Yeah, I don't think that there's any way that a Floodwalker could survive against Cobras. Once again, considering that they do get a damage upgrade and a health upgrade, I think.
All units.
I think that health upgrades and damage, health upgrades and armor upgrades are 2 different things in this game. I don't think that having extra health means having extra armor. I think that they happen like separately. And I don't think that you get 2 different things. If that makes sense. I don't think that you can get like a health and a damage upgrade at the same time from one research. If that makes sense.
Roger that.
Stay in the thingy, please.
Locked and loaded. Yes, sir.
God. How much I hate UNSC healing. That's why I like all the units. I'm fairly sure that there's an all the units thing that is just UNSC engineered because Jesus fuck I hate the repair field so much.
Reinforcements researched.
So as I said, give me 5 Cobras. Give me a squad of ODSTs.
ODST ready.
Like, we're not even taking casualties, we're hardly even taking damage.
Cobra. Ready.
Yeah, it is every 5 minutes, okay. I know I am 100% one of those people that
All units.
I would rather have far too much information. I would rather have the entire screen filled with numbers than have not enough, if that makes sense. Like, once again, I don't actually know what this game is and isn't capable of. I'm going to send this guy over to attack this base because that is just a medic on his own. Yeah. A single medic is not going to actually do anything for us. And if you didn't know this guy,
Adrenaline research.
because he is a single unit, he can't revive the dead ones. And so he will never heal past that much because that's like the amount of health that the medic on his own has. You know, each Marine has an individual health bar.
All units.
If the Marine dies, then that health bar can't be healed, which is why sometimes they get, you know, stuck on like that much health, even though, you know, you spam them with as many repair fields or whatever as possible.
All units.
It's the same for the Covenant, and I would assume for the Flood as well, but they can't actually heal, so it doesn't matter. So sometimes it is a better choice to throw a unit and allow it to die than to try and keep it alive when it's never going to be able to heal.
Spartan on deck.
All units.
Yeah, like you see this. Once he is returned to where he should be standing.
Standing by.
Come on, let me fucking show off how this game has like somewhat attention to detail. He will start to heal, or not, because they're fully. Yeah, okay. See, he's healing. He will keep doing that until both the medic and that one ODST unit, Marine, one ODST individual,
Neural implant research.
has finished, which is about now. And see, he stops healing at that, which is twice the health bar that that one individual guy had that we sent over here.
Mac improved.
They will never heal from that. That's the highest that their health bar can go, will go. Once again, I am upgrading, not because I think that it's going to help us, but just for the sake of it. You guys come over here.
All units.
I see it.
I'm actually going to take over this one base because the next one is going to be where we get Floodwalkers coming at us. And so I just kind of want to set up a line of Cobras like here. And just
All
to
units.
fuck with them.
No problem. Spinning up Mac rounds. Mac on target. Mac rounds depleted.
There we go. Was that a waste?
All
Potentially.
Ready to roll.
At the same time, Wolverines really shouldn't be at the front.
We're going. Moving.
They are quite squishy compared to Scorpions and Cobras. Though I think
Research.
Cobras need to be locked down to be super defensive, but
We're ready. Crackle flying.
either way, Wolverines quite squishy and shouldn't really be on the front line. Because they do have quite good range as well, so there's no point in him being there. He's just taking unnecessary damage.
Cobra ready.
Okay, so Cobras, come and sit on this grassy bit about there. You know what? 2 population spare is a sign. Yeah, once again, this base is going to rebuild in 20 seconds. So it's a good job we took it when we did. Yeah, if we were 15 seconds later, the base would have rebuilt while we were there, which
Local
has happened
units.
a couple of times in this mod. Floodwalker detected. Okay.
Station complete.
I'm gonna be honest. I think that's kind of because we had not the line of cobras that I was talking about, but more so
All units.
a blob, which didn't quite do what I wanted it. I am once again debating do I actually want Spartans? Yeah, sure, they are, you know, the iconic UNSC thing, but
Vehicle depot complete.
at the same time,
Turret complete.
I do quite like having upgraded vehicles. Simple as that. You can get me one last one. I haven't upgraded flamethrowers at all, apparently. Other than that, we are maxed out on all research.
Supply pad complete.
You see what I mean? Like that chunking damage. It sounds like I don't know if they've got a word, but you know, like when Americans don't want to swear, and so they say something that's like a proxy for the swear word. Chunking sounds like one, man. I never fucking understood that.
Flashbang research.
Like, I can understand not wanting to swear,
Supply pad
100%. Like, you know, there are social situations where I would want to swear. But like, if you don't want to swear, then reword what you're saying rather than just swearing in a slightly different way. I mean, I don't understand Americans just in fucking general.
Supply pad complete.
You're gonna unlock, and you're. I want you to just move back a bit slightly.
Turret complete.
Cobra ready. That was because I selected it. I think that he can still reach that. Yeah, they can't reach the base though, can they?
All units.
Look at that fucking
Barracks
chunking damage, Jesus. Like when we were playing before, okay, we had the ODSTs, and they, like, decimated in just one go with an ability. That is just, like, fucking disgusting. And then they have trouble killing a fucking infection.
Supply pad
Um,
complete.
I think that the thing is, infection forms, I think, are like Marines, as I was saying, where if one unit dies, you know what I mean? You could, like, if this was realistic Halo damage, like, you could take like a legendary Scarab Blast to one of these
Supply pad
Marines,
complete.
it would instantly die, or like Tartarus, right? Halo 2, the boss fight is Tartarus, maybe. You could take like that Tartarus hammer, which on legendary is always a one-shot kill to one of those Marines, and it wouldn't deal any damage to the other ones. I think the same thing applies for the infection forms. And so while these have an insane amount of damage, they deal it very like spread out, very concentrated, whereas the health bar for these infections is spread out. I think, maybe.
Where to? I'll get it. I'm ready. Taking command.
I just,
Ready to rock. Thanks for warming up.
I just don't like Spartans enough.
Suits me.
I know that's like probably heretical, but
Ready to run. Civilian. Let's go.
I mean,
Five.
sorry, not ODST units.
Orders? Yes, sir.
Cobras have a one-shot super powerful blast, like a Spartan laser, but it's stronger and longer range and more
All
satisfying.
units.
As good as dead. Spinning a Mac rounds regeneration aborted.
There we go. They were gonna
Team
kill
is
it anyway.
victorious.
Stats, to be honest, it's not that much. I have played other flood mods where that unit has been like in the thousands, not slightly just over 1,000. I've also played other units mods where that has been in the hundreds of thousands easily. So I'm actually quite surprised. Is that just the highest that you can get? I don't really know. I never pay attention to score. I only come in here to look at these statistics. The only thing that matter to me. The combat efficiency, which is this one, 5. I don't know what that actually means, but I like seeing that number be big. This one also be big, and this one be big and small. But yeah, I will. This mod's fun for like an hour or two, but I couldn't spend the entire day playing it, to be perfectly honest.